About a month ago, on 18th of August, I did an online assessment for a data analyst role for British Airways. The assessment was based on logical and mathematical questions. It's been a month, I haven't heard from them yet, so I'm not sure how well I performed in that assessment. And to be honest, it's not a really good feeling as a candidate when we go through applications, interviews and assessments, and then in the end we don't even get a simple email saying what did we do or where did we go wrong. And a constructive feedback can go a long way. It seems quite unprofessional as well on their part that they don't give us any feedback. So I'm a bit disappointed in British Airways. I should rather say that I am disappointed in British Airways HR department for not getting back to me on my application form. I also had an interview with FDM Group for software engineering role. It was a video interview where I had to record myself on their platform reading some of the questions and then answering them. The interview style questions were strength-based questions. And even during the interview, I realized that my answers were not satisfactory. They were not crisp answers. And after a few days later, I received an email that I did not show some key strengths during the interview, and that's why I wasn't selected to go to the next stage. I think they asked me 5 questions, and now I'm going to show you some of the questions they asked me. I only remember 2 of the question they asked me. One of them was, when was the last time you experienced a setback and overcame it positively? One of the second question was, describe why are you passionate about a career in the technology sectors? The other 3 questions, I don't remember what were those questions they asked me. It would have been helpful if I had remembered them. On 31st of August 2022, I had an interview with IOM. IOM is an international organization for migration. It is a UN-related organization. The job I applied for was operations assistant. They asked me about 9 questions in the interview. They were competency-based and job-related questions. And I have to say, I wasn't satisfied with my own answers, to be honest. I think I wasn't really prepared for the interview. It was on a short notice. It's been 2 weeks, I haven't heard from them yet, so probably I'm not selected for this job, probably. About 4 days ago, I emailed them as a follow-up email to find out about the progress of my application, but they haven't got back to me yet. So I'm not exactly sure what is going on, but no answer means an answer, and which is that probably I'm not selected for this job. Now I'm going to show you those questions, 9 questions they asked me during the interview. Probably it will help you, some of you. The first question they asked me was, briefly tell about yourself, why you are suitable for this position. The second question they asked me during the interview was, tell us a time you couldn't complete a task. Describe the situation. What would you do differently if the opportunity arrives again? Third one was, what are the 3 important aspects of field work activities? The fourth question was, sometimes people need special assistance. What is your experience people with special needs? Fifth one was, tell us a time when you worked with others to develop new and creative ideas to solve a problem. Sixth one was, tell us a time when you had to deal with conflict, such as 2 units frequently disagree with each other. The 7th question was, what would you do if your colleague is engaged in unethical activities at work? Question number 8 was, give us an example, how would you incorporate gender-related needs, perspectives, and concerns and promote equal gender participation in your team? The 9th question, to be honest, I don't really remember what was that question. So these were some of the questions they asked me. Actually, yeah, these were the questions they asked me. They asked me 9 or 10 questions, and I have written 8 of them here. And as I said earlier, I wasn't really satisfied with my answers. No wonder I am not selected for this job.
The IOM has offered me a job, and they asked me to go through various medical checkups. So I've done them a while back. I was offered the job back in October, and up until now we are in December. Today is the 7th of December, and up until 2 days ago, I didn't know my salary package. And what I found annoying was they asked me to do my own flight tickets because the job is based in Qatar, and IOM, the United Nations, they asked me to book my own flight, and I have to pay for my own accommodation. But the problem is what I find annoying, that I shouldn't be paying for my flight tickets. So they didn't tell me about the salary for 2 months between October and December. And it's not exciting to find out now that I have to pay for my own flight ticket. And on top, it's a 3 months contract. And I think 1 month has gone and 2 remaining months are left. So I'm not sure if it is worth going to, because whatever I'm earning or whatever I will be earning, it will go into rent in my flights, especially now it's a FIFA Football World Cup, and the flights are very expensive and the rents are very expensive as well. So I'm not sure if it is worth going to, especially for a 2 or 3 months contract. I've been practicing programming for the last 3 months. I bought a course from Udemy. I've been practicing that one, JavaScript and HTML, CSS, and React. So I think I'm better off to keep practicing these programming and keep applying for programming jobs, and hopefully I'll get a programming job. Now in December, there are not many job opportunities in December and January, but hopefully I'll get it in February. But I will have to keep myself busy with programming.